All right, so I'm going to take a stab at inking a commission that someone asked for from the Chaotic Neutral um, Kickstarter, and it is of Princess Mononoke. I've never drawn Princess Mononoke before. I'm not sure that I've ever drawn a anime character, period, before. I don't draw in that style, so it's going to be in my own, but such a cool character. But I'm going to try out something today. Let's see here. Kakimori brass metal nib that I got from Jet Pens. I just placed an order on Jet Pens. I do it occasionally. Try to stock up on some of the markers and pens that I like. They were out of my favorite pen, which is this one, the Kiritake fine line brush pen. I usually order about 50 of those at a time because I just go through them so much. But I wanted to try these. I'd heard about these before. It came in this really cool little box. Not sure what this is. Nib holder sold separately. Recommended for use with Kakimori and inkstand permanent inks. The maximum writing angle is 45 degrees. The nib has protective coating and may require several uses to reach optimal ink flow. Well, that's good to know. All right, so I've heard about these nibs before, and so they're completely round, and they're designed to hold a lot of ink. They're also designed to, when you hold it straight vertically, to have a fine line, and when you hold it to the side, to have a like a water line, almost like a brush. From what I understand, I haven't really messed around with it yet. I used it once yesterday, but I was working on a page and I couldn't really mess with it too much because I can't, change up my inking style on a page. And that's the problem, is a lot of times when working cartoonists are working all the time, there's not a whole lot of time to play around and mess around with new things. So I thought I would just, use this moment to test it out on this commission. No matter what, if I'm using the same tool on the whole thing, it'll have a consistency to it. Could be a disaster. I might have to throw it away. Might have to start over. Could be the greatest thing ever. I usually use Eon Vortex ink. This is just my water, and then I've got a rag here to wipe things off if I need to. And I may use more than one tool to draw this thing, but let's just give it. Oh, and the gloves. People have been asking me about the gloves. So when the oil from anyone's hands gets on the paper, the ink can sort of pool, and it doesn't leave it doesn't dry flat. This is a very nice flat matte ink, but even if there's oil on here, it's going to kind of want to go away from it. So I just wear these gloves to try to protect the paper as much as I can from oil. It looks stupid, but it's functional. All right, well, let's give it a shot. Stir up this ink. Well, I don't know. The jury's still out on this one. Um, maybe I need more time with it. I don't love the lines I'm getting from it. I feel like it's supposed to be designed to dip it as little as possible, um, but it flows better when it's freshly dipped. Um, and definitely tilting it at more than a 45-degree angle gave me a thicker line. I don't know how controlled it was. Sometimes it worked really well. Sometimes it's a hot mess. But sometimes I kind of like the line being a hot mess. I don't know. Um, it works. I'm going to play with it some more. The jury's really still out on this one. So I'm going to go in with my trusty Pentel brush and some thick black ink to go all the way around everything and finish this up. And I'll post it at the end of this. But yeah, I don't know. I wish I could tell you that you should go out and buy this very expensive pen nib, but I think that it just depends on if you are a fast artist like me. Um, it didn't handle that great half the time. I could just, it may just be a learning curve. But I feel like if you're more deliberate with your line, it might be better as long as you keep dipping it, which the whole point of it was that you're not supposed to always dip it because it's supposed to hold a maximum amount of ink. So, I mean, I think I like it. I'm sure I'll use it again. Not on anything that is going to go out to be published, but probably on some commissions and stuff where I can make some fun lines and then clean it up with other things later. So um, there you have it. Join my Patreon to see my work before anyone else. Plus, score physical sketchbooks, mini comics, and commissions delivered right to your door. And reading my new books, Something Seems Off and Three-Headed Pigman, as they are made. Go to my website to order original art, commissions, and my books, Lost Angels, Spectral: A Showcase of Fear, Chaotic Neutral, and more. Gray Matter Drip, The Art of Chris Anderson is available now from Cosmic Lion Productions. Here are the upcoming conventions I'll be at the time of this recording. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. It helps spread the word. Thanks.